So it's a rest week. Just been hanging around, not doing a whole lot. To be honest, rest weeks are kind of hard for me to do. I do enjoy doing them, but at the same time, it kind of drives me crazy not riding my bike. I mean, it's actually a pretty nice day out today, but here I am just kind of stuck not riding, you know? But since it's a rest week, let's talk a little bit about my fitness. To be honest, my fitness is actually doing really good. Super excited about that. Had a good meeting with my coach this week. Talked about how just with the 2-week break, really hung on to a lot of fitness that we did in the late season push. Solid, in a really good spot. Something that I'm working on this week is really getting my diet dialed in. That's something that, man, I love to eat food, just to be honest. Oftentimes I overeat too much food and that just kind of kills me, but starting to get that dialed in. It's time to start really focusing on that and just letting the weight melt off by itself. Not like restricting calories or anything like that, just trying to stop myself from actually overeating more than what I actually need. That's I think that's just a problem that I have. Maybe some other people have that too with cycling. You feel like because you rode 4 hours, you can eat anything you want and everything you want. And in fact, that's really not how it works. Especially right now, I've been doing a lot of zone 2 stuff. That's been the theme over the last couple of weeks. And the zone 2 stuff, you're not burning a ton of calories. I mean, you're burning calories, but you're not fully depleting glycogen stores and things like that. So carbing up more as if I was doing VO2 work or threshold work, things like that, you know, it's just being stored as fat. So yeah, something I'm working on right now. Fitness wise, I like where things are headed. So I did a 4-week build. At the end of that 4 weeks, my fitness was around, I want to say it was around 96. CTL fitness was at around 96. A couple weeks ago, I was at like, I think when I started the block, I was around 82. So we had a good build over 4 weeks. Fatigue wise, really not that much in the hole. Form, I think the max was like -20. At the end of this rest week, I'll be positive form. So that's all good and dandy. I'll drop a few points fitness wise, but really not a big deal. Outside of that, yeah. So outside of the fitness stuff, riding's going well. Out here right now, I'm at the Pretty Boy Reservoir. This is part of the loop of the Maryland Classic. So I ride these roads all the time. This is the reservoir itself. Behind us, it's looking pretty low right now. As you can see, being November, the trees are starting to now fully lose their leaves. So sad. It's really pretty around here in the springtime. Gosh, this place is amazing. So green during the summer, so green. In the fall, it's just so breathtaking through here. And then when we get into the winter months, you know, November, December, January, February, March, there's really no leaves left. It kind of looks ugly. I think it looks ugly. Some people think it actually looks really pretty. I'm definitely a fan of trees, but leaves on trees. I don't like naked trees. But yeah, this loop is pretty cool. Man, the Maryland race, that race is so cool. To live in the area where World Tour guys come and you get to race them. That's something you don't get to do every single day. It's just, I can't even like put into words how amazing that is to get the opportunity to do that 2 years in a row. And then hopefully this year in 2024, we'll be able to do that again as a team, Team Skyline, get to go and race those guys. But man, it's a crazy race. Yeah, I've been having so much fun making these vlogs. It's a lot of work, but honestly, man, it's really fun just to get to share not only like my story with you, the audience, but also just sharing the relationships I have, the community, the cycling community down in Velocino, like everything. It's super fun sharing all that stuff with you. You know, I try to share what I can, but I never actually know what the viewers want unless you give me ideas, unless you give me comments here and there. So just leave down below in the comments, you know, what you want to see more of, and I want to try to share more of that from my day-to-day training. So because I'm training all the time, there's actually quite a bit of like hiking around this reservoir. This is just one of the areas. I've never been down there. I might actually have to go check it out. But as I was saying, like, yeah, just share with me what you guys like to know. You know, I try to show everything. I try to show what I think is interesting. And sometimes there's other things that you want to know or you want to learn about that I might not actually be showing you. So just leave down in the comments just things that you like, what you want to see more of. These vlogs are good. Just let's hit on training right now really quick on what I have upcoming in the next couple of weeks. So after this rest week, at the end on Saturday, today being Tuesday, on Saturday I do power tests. So I'm going to be doing my 20-minute power test. We're going to see if things kind of moved. Probably have. If anything, I'm talking with my coach. You know, we've been doing a lot of the zone 2 work, so we realized that maybe the LT1 has moved, but the LT2 really hasn't moved as much, which is completely okay. But I'm gonna hit on that this week, do a power test, get my zones dialed in again, make sure everything's proper. Then I get to start 3 weeks, a 3-week block, just solid tempo work, and I'm so excited for that. That's what I have going on. That's what's going on with this rest week. I really don't have a whole lot to show you. I mean, I'm just chilling, hanging out, not doing a whole lot. So I get back on the bike tomorrow, start riding again. Yeah, go from there.